up from her eternal slumber. A little bit of juice to the battery. A little bit of gas in the car. Bram, ba 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 ba. Do you hear it? Swamp donkey. That funky donkey. When I do a build, I know exactly what I'm going to do when I'm tearing it apart. This free camper, remember, free ain't always free. I actually don't know what I'm just going to demo this first, and then I'm going to let it marinate. Swamp donkey, donkey, that funky donkey. Because I don't really know. I know I'm not going to go back to the original how it was. You know, these older campers, the reason why they get rot is there's so many points for water to come in. So I want to change that so it doesn't happen again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do we keep it far out? Do we kind of make our own? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, free ain't always free. In order for me to keep it simple, I need a list to know how far not to go. That's how my brain works. If I don't have a list, I'll just do crazy shit. So rebuild the front end, a couple of horns, backup camera, install and tear out stove, 12-volt fridge. I need another 12-volt marine battery. Tear out the bath sink, window tint, install a safe, turn a dinette into a bed, make it 3, not 2, coffee Keurig, solar baby, get a beer and think about it. Yeah, I gotta do something about that AC. Dude, AC, colder AC. The swamp donkey needs colder AC because she was a swamp donkey. That funky donkey. Wahoo! I believe that's for big hole. The wrong hole. Big hole, wahoo. Here we go. Wahoo! I take the measure. Have you ever noticed how everybody who's ever rebuilt these, they always build it back to exactly how factory made it? Why would you do that if it's fundamentally flawed? Like, It always leaks there. It always leaks here. Why would you rebuild it back to how it was? It makes no sense to me. You know the newer ones have a fiberglass roundedness sealed unit so it doesn't leak. So I'm gonna round it, get rid of the glass, get rid of the boop, 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 and make it boop, and make it, you know what I'm saying? Ah! Normally I do like to balance form and function on any build. This one, I decided to do function over form. In other words, I'm not doing a whole remodel, making it all look pretty. We want to use this, and we want to use it hard. I want this to be the most easily, like jaunt. We want to go on jaunts. And I want it 12 volt everything. And I want stuff to work. I want propane and 12 volt. So I'm going to do solar. I got a couple of batteries here just for extras. Solar to charge these batteries. The 2 batteries for the truck itself. I might put a solar panel on that just because I don't have to deal with it. Function. Utility. Oh yeah. Swamp donkey. That funky donkey. Swamp donkey, donkey. That funky donkey. Papa bear. Mama bear. Baby bear. So I had these in my house. And then I switched to a system, an AC system. So I don't need these anymore, but I've kept them. Build more with less. You keep them, you never know what you're going to use them for. Why get rid of 3 great ACs? Why put them out to the curb for trash? I think Mama Bear here would make a great AC unit on top of the camper. Mama Bear. Instead of spending $1,500 on a rooftop AC, let's modify that sucker. Put it on top of the Class C. Follow us along on Build More with Less, subscribe and all that stuff. Minimal stuff. The front end was busted out, janky, so we're gonna do a front end. You know what I'm saying? Up here, that's fine. Have an old seat out of a Cadillac. Sweet. AC, I was going to put it on the roof. I decided to put it there. Alright. What do we got? New free stove. Scrapper guy gave that to me and I fixed it. Awesome. Microwave out of a tool trailer. Awesome. I did have to order a refrigerator. Bent and dent. 200 and some change. Ooh. Generator out of my tool trailer. Couple new batteries. Solar, baby. And that's it. I got about $22.50 into it so far. And that's good enough for me. Let's go camping. Old speaker. Take an old speaker, throw it to a rope, And that way you can pick up screws and whatnot in your driveway. Ooh, that's redneck, boy. Man, I'm really starting to dig her. She runs and drives great. I can't wait to see what this is going to do on the highway. Like, it feels solid. I foamed the crap out of it. Great stuff, foam. Yeah. Come on, bullhorns. I want to make sure the upper deck is done before I put on the bullhorns. Oh, that's so redneck. Love it. Swamp donkey. Swamp donkey. That funky donkey. Swamp donkey, donkey. That funky donkey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Build more with less is, prides yourself when showing you how to do stuff, and also showing you how not to do stuff. Man, I stuck it good, and it's all swole this morning. Stupid razor knife, man, that went in deep. So make sure that, you always put on there's a blood stain there. Make sure you always put on a really sharp blade when you're doing carpet. And then make sure you take that blade and then go around the toilet and get all that feces in that blade and all that germs and stuff. And then stick yourself and then bleed all over your carpet. You know what I mean? That's always a pro tip. And then instead of putting alcohol on it, I put alcohol inside my body. Alcohol. Stupid. I always bite off more than I can chew. I don't have time to do the metal work around it, so quickie sticky. Boop boop. I'm not even hooked up to shore power. This battery baby. My kid's gonna be able to do this one down the road. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. As we're going down the road. Beep beep. I forget how to play this. Oh yeah. Woo! Hell yeah, boy! Dun dun dun! Roar! This is so stupid. Birds! What? Be-do! 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 Man, we ain't playing video games. We gotta get this thing built, man. Oh, okay. Look, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, Ma! 5 more minutes, Ma! That's what they say when they're in the basement. Give me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Ma! Beep, beep, beep. Please. It's clean, and it's got stuff. What more do you need? You know what I mean? Just stock it up and go. You know what I mean? The most important thing to me is coffee maker. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's good to go. Minimal. Couple of mattresses. That's it. Off to camping. Man, so, you know, that is that. Go build something. It doesn't have to be perfect, man, people. It just doesn't have to be. I'll get it later. Go build something and share it. Oh. Yep. Right there, buddy.